brace yourselves because what you're about to hear isn't just another schoolyard scuffle. This is the kind of fist-clenching, gut-twisting underdog tale that makes you want to stand up and shout. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine this. You're shoved to the edge, forced to your knees, made to scrub a filthy school bathroom with your bare hands while the whole world watches, except, little do they know, you've got a secret that's about to flip the entire script. Yeah, that happened. And let me tell you, it's not a story you'll forget anytime soon. It all went down in the third-floor restroom at Westview High, kind of place that reeks of bleach and lost hope, tiles stained by decades of teenage secrets, and overhead lights so harsh they make you feel exposed to the bone. That's where you'd find 16-year-old Mia Torres, hands red and shaking, jeans damp at the knees, scrubbing away at a stain that looked like it had survived 3 world wars. Her sweater a little too big, a little too worn, was stuck to her back, sticky with sweat and humiliation. Surrounding her, you had the usual suspects, Claire Vanderbilt, Queen of Mean, and her 2 shadows, Brittany and Tara, all glossy hair and hollow laughs. Claire held out a pair of rubber gloves, just out of reach, grinning as if she'd just discovered fire. Oops, looks like you'll have to use your hands, charity case. The others laughed, sharp and ugly, the sound bouncing off the tiles, making every insult echo twice as loud. But let's back up a sec, because Mia wasn't always this girl on her knees, scrubbing dirt and swallowing pride. She used to be the star at her local dojo, racking up trophies, the kind of kid who made her mom proud. Her mom, Rosa, a nurse who worked more shifts than anyone, should just keep them afloat. That was before the cancer, before the bills wiped them out, and Westview High became Mia's only shot at a future. Her mom's voice still rang in her ears sometimes. "Don't let anyone steal your fire, Mia." She tried, but at Westview, being poor made you invisible, or worse, a target. Claire saw to that from day one, always picking, always watching, always pushing Mia to see if she'd snap. It started with little things: snide remarks, juice spilled on homework, rumors whispered in crowded hallways. But Claire's creativity knew no bounds, and soon it was tripping Mia in the cafeteria, stealing her lunch, setting her up for things she didn't dole with that smile, like she was doing the world a favor. The cruelest part? Mia took it. She swallowed it all, because she knew one wrong move would cost her the scholarship her mom fought so hard for. You know what I mean? When you've got everything riding on not fighting back, sometimes silence feels like your only weapon. So when Claire cooked up her masterpiece, cornering Mia in the bathroom, forcing her to scrub the floor while filming for likes and laughs, everyone figured Mia would take it. The gloves went into the toilet, and Claire sneered, "Get to work." The crowd circled, phones out, hungry for drama. But something snapped in Mia. Maybe it was her mom's memory. Maybe it was just enough being enough, but she looked up at Claire, looked at Haran in that moment. You could see the storm brewing. Claire, thinking she had the upper hand, shoved Mia's shoulder, hissing, "What's wrong, freak? Too dirty for you." Then came a line that crossed every line. "What? You're gonna cry to your dead mom?" The air changed. I swear, you could feel it. Mia rose slow, deliberate, like she'd just remembered exactly who she was. No one knew Mia was a black belt, that her sensei called her a storm in a small package, that every insult was just another log on the fire her mom lit in her. Her stance shifted subtle, unless you knew what to look for. Claire, still clueless, tried to shove her again. "Kneel, loser." But Mia didn't kneel. In one fluid move, she caught Claire's wrist, twisted it, swept her legs out. Claire hit the floor so fast her pride broke before her fall did. Phones flew up to catch it finally, something worth watching. Brittany and Tara lunged, but Mia was ready. One sidestep. Brittany slammed into the sink, a palm strike, and Tara was clutching her shoulder, whimpering. Mia wasn't showing off. Every move was controlled, precise, like she'd planned it in her sleep. She stood over them, breath ragged, voice steady. "I'm done being your punching bag." Just like that, the rules changed. For every kid who'd ever felt powerless, it was like a torch being lit. The clip went viral, no surprise there. By sunset, bathroom black belt was trending, and Mia's face was everywhere. But you know how it goes. Fame's a double-edged sword. The school threatened suspension for assault. Claire's wealthy parents demanded Mia be expelled. The principal, a nervous man with more spine in his tie than his back, waffled. Suddenly, Mia's scholarship, her future, hung by a thread. That's when Ethan Carter, resident tech wizard and fellow scholarship kid, decided enough was enough. He'd always admired Mia from afar, but now he dove into Claire's digital dearth, her texts, group chats, you name it. What he found: proof Claire's gang had been tormenting Mia for months, even bragging about framing her for theft. Ethan dropped the receipts anonymously to the school board, the news, every social feed he could find. Overnight, the tide turned. Claire's own words exposed her as a bully. Her minions abandoned her, and by week's end, she was suspended, her college plans in flames. Westview High launched an anti-bullying campaign, mostly for show, but hey, it was something, and Mia was cleared her scholarship intact. But that's not the real win. The video caught the attention of her old sensei, Master Kimura, who showed up at her foster home with a simple offer: come back. Train again. Compete. At first, Mia hesitated. She buried that part of herself, afraid of losing everything again. But Kimura's words, her mom's voice, they lit something in her. So she started training harder than ever. Ethan, now her close friend, maybe something more if either of them could say it, built her training app, tracked her progress, supported her every step. Meanwhile, Claire wasn't done. Rumor had it she was working with a rival dojo, desperate for payback. The stage was set for a final showdown, not in a bathroom, but on a national mat, under the lights, where skill not status meant everything. Championship day came, arena packed, cameras flashing. Mia stepped on the mat, her mom's photo tucked in her belt, ready to face Sasha, the hulking champion from Claire's new camp. The match was brutal, a real test of strength and will. The score was tied, sweat stinging Mia's eyes, when Sasha tried a dirty trick, but Mia saw it coming, spun, and landed a perfect kick that dropped Sasha for good. The crowd exploded. Mia was champion, the underdog who'd fought back. She didn't gloat. She didn't need to. As she raised her trophy, eyes searching for her mom in the stands, she whispered, "This is for you, Mom." Heart full, head high. Back at school, Mia wasn't invisible anymore. Kids who'd ignored her now nodded in respect. Teachers smiled. She and Ethan launched their app, donating proceeds to anti-bullying programs. So that's Ida Bathroom, a black belt, a girl who refused to be broken. You ever face down a bully? Ever feel like the world stacked the deck against you, but you fought back anyway? Drop your story in the comments. Let's show the world what real strength looks like. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because there are more epic tales out there just waiting to be told. And maybe the next one is yours.